I'd like to give a little background story for this video. I had done this fight once before, and I was brutally murdered. I thought I was prepared. I thought I had done everything right. From what I had seen, the best strategy for this fight was to pack magic missiles for Gale as a sorcerer or wizard, and burn through her stacks of unstoppable, and then just beat her down in 1 or 2 turns. But when I got into this fight, I forgot to prepare a magic missile for the one fight that I would need it. And so I had to pivot, and this video, completely frazzled and unprepared, I managed to win pretty easily, traditionally, which surprised the hell out of me, because I thought there was no other way to do this. That her fear, which is ridiculous, it's got a save of 21, and it's an AoE fear, and she's jumping around, and she does a ton of damage, and her or at least one of her minions, his whole job is to use the sentry feat to keep people in place so that they can't run around if you try and move by her and you get hit by opportunity attack. But this fight plays very similarly to how it does on normal mode, with two deadly exceptions. One is that her Sanguine Lash, which is like a tail whip, is now AoE and can hit multiple characters, and she uses this after she gets hit the first time every round. And then the other issue is Ball's Edict, which she puts on a character every time she doesn't use her Sanguine Lash ability, which means that nobody attacked her in melee. And at that point, if you have that on your character, if you don't kill another NPC before your next turn, you immediately die. So that alone can affect party comp and also make escape a lot more difficult. If you try and bail out on the fight and you only have one character left, they could get stricken with Ball's Edict, and now they're going to, they're guaranteed to die, and you can't get away. It's just something to think about. But as you can see from this footage, trying to defeat her traditionally is very doable. I'm geared to the teeth at this point. I have all the best items in the game, and I've taken a few feats just for this fight in particular, like Alert, because I wanted a lot of my characters to go higher in the turn order. If you're trying to do the Gale Magic Missile combo, you definitely want him to be going first, or at least before Orin. And she has a +7 to initiative or something like that, so the Alert feat is pretty much necessary for you to do that. All of your characters should probably have it in this case. I'm also using Tough for quite a bit of extra health on my two melee characters, because I know that she hits hard. Again, I just wanted to be extra safe. And that Sanguine Lash does end up hitting for quite a bit. You don't want to take it lightly. And her minions are just going to be spamming spells or just being generally annoying. But individually, they're nothing to worry about. Just take care of their ritual minions by blowing them off the edge or using AoE spells. I use Thunder Wave. Arrow Roaring Thunder is a good one. And then Orin by herself is child's play. You want to be careful of the character on the altar that Orin kidnaps if you actually care, or if they've taken a character that you really care about. Another big mistake that I made in my previous attempt at this was letting her kidnap Gale, and I was going to use Gale to blow up the Nether Brain and get an easy first Honor Mode win. So it was another obstacle I had to work around, and another reason why I failed. But if you look up the order in which your allies are taken by Orin, you can manipulate that and make it so that it's a character that you care less about. Like, I don't know, Halzen maybe, or just Yenna, as you can see here, the child who tries to follow you around at the beginning of Act 3. But regardless of who you choose, just make sure you plan ahead. I would definitely consider this to be the hardest fight of Act 3 if you come in unprepared, or at least tied with Raphael, whose footage I lost during that fight because OBS and my computer sucked, but I've upgraded it since. So I hope this video helped. Keep your health up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.